Hello, everyone. Good morning, and thanks for attending this vBrownBag Tech Talk live from VeeamOn. My name is Rick Vanover, and last night was Tuesday night here at VeeamOn, and we had this little party, the VeeamOn Party 2014. It was a good time, right? Officially, the party closed at 11 p.m., or at least that was the plan. And then at 12:01 a.m. today, approximately 1 hour and 1 minute after the party, we had a big press release, big piece of news. And if you're on the mobile app, you would have seen this already. Veeam Endpoint Backup Free. This is something that has been worked on for a long time and is a big deal for protecting the endpoints. So I want to take a very quick little preview of this new feature. We've announced this in the form of a press release. And before I go into anything, I just want to say this. An endpoint is not a physical server backup. I need to be very clear on what it's not, more so than what it is. So this is a big change, for our potential audience. This is meant to be something for the IT pro and something that we all can use as part of our data management strategy. I'm very excited for this. I've been playing with it at home, and here at VeeamOn at 9 o'clock, we're going to have it for demo over at the booth, which will be starting. It's there now, but just at 9 o'clock, staff will arrive. And they've not seen it yet. Yet I've told the staff, yeah, there it is, just click, go. No, Jose's seen it. You've been playing. Can't say the same for all others. Before you even ask, no, you can't have it, okay? Not yet. You cannot have it yet. It is in alpha. And what alpha means by our development processes is that our internal teams are basically providing an extended round of QA. So we have the product that's developed, and then this alpha is an internal thing only, where we're going to gather some information, some scenarios, and there's no one that can break something any better than me, right? So I find all kinds of interesting scenarios. Okay, where can you use it? You can use it on Windows 7 and higher, Windows Server 2008 and higher. So it's a very versatile scope of what we want to call an endpoint. This is for non-virtualized systems, and it creates a VBK, which is the Veeam Backup file format. So it is much the same as what Veeam Backup and Replication creates. I'm going to leave it at that. I'll give you one teaser in that it becomes a gateway to scores of other data management features, because we can move a VBK around quite easily. A couple of quick looks here, and I'm keeping this intentionally light because we don't have messaging around it. We are going to show how it works at the booth, but I want to show you this. Very cool thing on the install. It will build a recovery disk, right? You know those great disks that boot up and do all kinds of cool things? I'm lazy. I don't like making them. This installer will make it for me. A lot of cool features. And there's a lot of different restore scenarios that can come. Eventually it'll have the whole system. It'll have file recovery, volume recovery. But sometimes a gateway to that will be this recovery disk, which will be part of it. And when you do a backup job, you've got three key options. An entire computer, that would lead to full endpoint recovery. I guess that would be a name. A volume level on the backup, so just maybe this drive letter is all I care about. Or maybe just one or more files of interest, right? Pretty straightforward, and this is a different product. It's not part of backup and replication. However, the wizard-based ease of use is something that will come pretty straightforward to most persons. Now this is where it starts to get a little interesting. Okay, taking the backup is one thing, but how you move this data through is another. And there are three defined targets in the alpha. This is all subject to change. But we can put the backups on a local drive, on a shared folder, or even a Veeam backup and replication repository. So imagine if you have these endpoints, you can put the backup data inside of a repository. Now this is actually not working with the builds I have. I have an alpha of Endpoint. And then I have the release candidate of backup and replication. This particular feature doesn't work with the lab that we're showing here today. And then once you start doing backups, it's a slightly new interface. But basically, this first one was the full backup, and then these others were the incrementals. It's meant to be very easy to use, and the IT pro, the consumer, the prosumer, whomever, can do this very well. I can't wait to install this on my mom's computer. That's it, short and sweet. Any questions on this? And I'll be honest with you guys, I can't answer all questions from a official answer standpoint.